fit. Me and my bro just did a full body workout right now in the complex, and I'm gonna take it with you. Since this is gonna emphasize more of a home workout, I won't be using the machine, but I'll use equipment that you can buy from the store and just do it in your own convenience. So the first exercise that we're gonna do, standing push-ups. There's 3 different types of grip. There's 3 different types of whips. The wide way, your range of motion decreases, but it places more emphasis on your shoulders and your outer chest. A closer grip variation, this takes away more emphasis off the chest, puts more emphasis on your triceps. And this is basically a standard neutral grip that will work the entire chest, shoulders, and triceps. So the way to set up, feet apart, head looking straight forward, come down. And the good thing about the bar, if it doesn't place much stress on your shoulders, come all the way down until your stomach hits this bar right here. Extend. Squeeze at the top. So that's the first exercise. This is just a basic like full body workout. So shoot for 3 sets of at least 10 reps. And then what you do is, as a way to progress, every workout, add 1 more rep and just keep if you start 3 sets of 10, next workout, 3 sets of 11, and then the next workout, 3 sets of 12. Try to push yourself to add a rep until you can get to 15 reps. That's the first exercise. Second exercise we're going to get into. Second exercise is the pull-ups. I'm gonna say 1, have a door frame width enough where you can put the pull-up bar on it. Very strong beam. If it's not a strong beam and you try to attempt this, you will come down. Board and everything come down. It's like the push-ups, there's 3 different types of widths that will target different types of your back. This, wide width, very hard. Hardest width targets your whole lats. It's the hardest, difficult grip to do because your forearms are in more play and you're getting less help from your biceps. So this muscle right here is going to be working more than this muscle right here, which is going to make this movement a little bit difficult. But I'm going to give you a couple of reps. You're gonna get some work in your biceps, but you're gonna feel most of the burn and the sting from the forearm. If you don't want to try that grip, there is a more easier grip. It's a neutral grip. It targets more of the middle part of your lats. It's good because you get bicep activation with it as well. This is probably actually my favorite pull-up variation out of all the grips I'm gonna show you. If you don't like this one, you could try the reverse grip, which, because you're going like this, you get a lot of biceps. This is actually the chin-up version. This one is actually the easiest variation to do because now your biceps is taking over more than your forearms. Let's go. So with the pull-ups, I suggest you do 3 sets and try to build up to 6 reps. So even if it's like 3 sets of 5, progress is a process. So I wouldn't be bummed out if you can't get at least like 8 to 10 reps. I'm saying build up to at least 5 to 6 reps, and then over time, not every workout, maybe every week or 2 weeks, you can try to add 1 more rep. But start off with at least 5 to 6 reps and then progress from there. I said because this is going to emphasize a home workout, we will not be using the machine. So for the next exercise, we'll just do shoulder presses with dumbbells. I could be doing this sitting down, but when you do shoulder presses, as I'm going to do right now, standing up, it actually works your abs. So even though your shoulders get worked and your triceps get worked, when you're standing up instead of sitting down, you actually get to engage your core more. So your abs actually get worked more, and you'll feel it as that weight gets heavy. But this exercise and the pull-ups that I showed you actually works your abs. Just give you a nice little hint, nice little secret tip. Like I said, that's a shoulder press, standing up, shoulders, triceps, and because you're standing up, abs get work. Like I said, basic full body sets, 3 sets, 10 reps. You progress from there. You can either go up in weight, go up in reps with the same weight you have, or if you go up in weight, depending on how many pounds you do, you just cut your reps at least like a rep or 2. Okay, it's actually set up. I call this a double band row. Now, out of all the home equipment I'm showing you, the bands come in a set. The set is going to be about like $50, $50 to $60, depends on where you get it from Amazon. The cool and the good thing about these bands, because they're the same length, both arms actually will get equal tension. So how do you set yourself up to do the standing row? Well, I'm gonna show you. You get into like a mini squat position. Now, the farther you step back, the more tension you're gonna get. The closer you're gonna step, less tension you're gonna get. If you don't feel like the only other way you'll get more tension if you don't step back is if you grab the bands closer to where they start and they set. That's where you get more tension. So you're getting more tension like this compared to more tension like this. In this case, I'm actually going to mimic the standing row as just stepping back more. So if you step back, feet nice little apart. Mini squat position, head looking straight up, and you pull it. Pull it to your abs. Don't pull it up here towards your chest. You want to really work that back, your lats, your rhomboids, your mid-traps. So pull it right here, and you squeeze. Your biceps will also get work because they're helping the movement, but all back position. Start with sets and reps. Now, the weight, honestly, the bands come in a set. So the thicker this width is, the more tension it is. In this case, both of these have the same width tension. you want to get 2 bands that have the same length tension. Once you have the same length tension, whether they're like this, or 2 pairs with this width, or 2 of the same kind with this width or this width, you aim for 3 sets, 10 reps. Get the squeeze, get the form right. After that, like I said, progress in reps. Every next workout, just aim for 1 more rep. These are called SunPower bands. I got them on Amazon. I'll put the link of these bands below. I'm gonna put the link in these bands below, but these bands during the pandemic, SunPower, cost me $59.99 while the gyms were closed. Great investment. This is a great investment. This is what probably saved my muscles as far as my physique. Of course, I didn't get lean, I didn't get stronger, but it maintained my strength, it maintained my physique, it maintained my fitness. So, $59.99, SunPower, that's the name. That's the name, you can find that on Amazon. All right, y'all. That was the 4th exercise. 5th exercise, tricep extensions. And I like the way I have this anchor here. If you have like a gate or somewhere that you can anchor this to, very beneficial for what we're going to do next with the tricep extensions. So we're going to mimic a cable where we're anchoring this with a band. You pull it apart. Now here's the thing. Remember what I said. The closer you are to the point where it's attached, the more tension you get. If you want less slack, you start grabbing it farther away from it. So we're going to mimic as if we're doing a tricep extension, overhead extension with the cables. So the same setup. Wrap it around you. Now remember, the farther you step away, more tension. The closer you are to where it inserts, less tension. So we're just going to take a nice little step, get that little stretch, and then squeeze. Squeeze. Try to not have the elbows all the way out. Keep the elbows closer to you. That engages the triceps more. Control when we come down. Careful. You go too fast, it'll be like a whiplash effect. Your arm will feel a little numb, so slowly bring it back because it's like elastic, comes off as a rubber band. You will like this variation, y'all. Between this and the kickback and the overhead, I actually like this one the most when it comes with the band. 3 sets. Go for at least 12 to 15 reps. You want that pump, you want that muscle to work, you want to really burn this muscle. So the other exercises, I said 10 reps, 15 reps with this exercise. That's exercise number 5. So with exercise number 6, we're gonna go back to the dumbbells again, and we're gonna do bicep curls. With the bicep curls, you got 2 different ways you can do it. You're gonna get tension in your biceps more. This way is more tension. Bringing it up, squeezing, coming out like this. I prefer to do them with a twist. So they start like this, and they come up. Come down, twist. So you start neutral, and then you supinate it or turn it up like an underhand. Start like this, turn. Squeeze. Squeeze. Either version works. I just prefer doing it this way, but it is not to say you can't do it this way either. said, biceps, you want to go for 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. You're going to get the burn. That's going to burn you real quick. If any exercises don't give you a burn, it's going to be the bicep ones and that tricep exercise I showed you. That's exercise number 6. Exercise number 7. Rep while I'm setting this up, rest time. You ideally, between each exercise, don't need to take more than a minute break. I'm gonna be honest with you. Of course, as weights increase, you could go past 60 seconds, prefer how you feel, but being your first couple of weeks, rest time, I'm gonna say to challenge yourself and to make this workout within 35 minutes to 40 minutes. You keep your rest time under 60 seconds between the sets you do for exercise, and between each exercise, do not take no more than a minute rest. So, exercise number 7, rear band. I'm gonna say rear delt flies, rear delts with the band delts, rear band delts flies. Now, one exercise, we did the rowing here. This exercise, we're bringing it up here. And the reason why we're doing this is we're targeting our rear delt shoulders. We're targeting this muscle, the good muscle for the posture. We was doing this exercise for this, but for this, you want to bring this up. My biggest cue with doing this exercise, I should really call this exercise face pulls. My biggest cue though for doing the face pulls, band pulls, keep your elbows up. Do not keep your elbows down. Don't be doing this like this. It comes off as a row. We're not trying to target those muscles. I did an exercise that targets those muscles. We're trying to target our back shoulders. The muscle's good for the posture, the neck control. Keep your elbows up. Good squeeze. If you want a good cue, pretend, I say this, has a lot of people laugh. A couple people I trained before, I trained really laugh. Pretend your armpits don't sink. And you don't mind having your arms up. Now, weight does not matter. Reps, 15 to 20 reps, 3 sets. 15 to 20 reps, 3 sets. You could go up in tension, but I would not go thicker than this type of band. If you don't have a resistant band and you have a power band, you don't need to go past this with this thick of a band to get this muscle, because then with bands like that, you're gonna start compensating. Form is gonna get reduced. Most likely, you're gonna start not bringing it up here. Your arms are slowly gonna come down and it's gonna come off as that wrong movement. I don't want y'all to do. You've been watching me for a long time. I'm glad. I appreciate this. We're gonna get to the last exercise. Walking lunges. Now, I don't have an open field where I could be able to do 6 steps straight. So what we're gonna do is, you're gonna take 3 steps. I have to take 3 steps forward with each leg, 3 lunges, and then 3 steps back. So it's gonna be a total of 6 steps, 6 lunges each leg. Good. Make sure that other knee comes on the ground. Come on. Good. There we go. 3 steps forward, 3 steps back, so it's a total of 6 lunges per leg. Last face shot. 6 sets total. So total, if you want to take a rest in between, you can take a rest in between. If not, you'll be doing 36 lunges each leg. The farther you go, biggest key with this. The farther you lunge, the more you're going to take emphasis off your quads and putting it more towards your glutes and your hamstrings. So keep that in mind. The farther it is, you're going to feel more of a stretch here. The closer you are, more quad emphasis. Feel the thigh. But that's it. Nice home workout. It was kind of hard for me not to use the machine, but basically what I mimic with the equipment that I'm gonna have posted in the video description link below. Very effective. You keep the rest times to 60 seconds. This total workout between all 8 exercises will not take no more than 35 to 40 minutes. But that's Hayward Settle from Settle to Be Fit, saying to make sure to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification for more content. This is Settle to Be Fit. Don't settle for less.